I'm back out on Lake Ontario to continue learning what I can about the Lucky Craft Spy-Bait 90. Tonight I'm going to use a TFO GTS S735-1. It's a medium action rod, medium heavy, rated for 8 to 17 pound test, medium power with a fast action tip. I've got it loaded with 8-pound Bass Pro Shop fluorocarbon, and again we're going to try the Aurora Black Spy bait, Lucky Craft Screw 90. Then I've got the Screw Pointer 80 and a chartreuse shad on 6-pound monofilament line on our shaky head rod, and this is a 6-foot 10-inch 3-power rod rated for 4 to 10 pound test. Again, fast action tip, but ultralight power, light action power. So we'll see how that works, and then I'm going to come back with the 735 series GTS rod bait caster, and it's on a 6.4 to 1 gear ratio, and it'll have 8-pound mono. So I'm going to try these 3 different presentations with the spy bait just to see what happens and how that all works out. But so far this GTS series of rods, both spinning and bait casting, are doing a great job for me with the spy bait, and I think I'm going to continue on with it and just find the best combination based on what I'm looking at. Big there. Not bad. Okay. Now this is on the light action rod, 4 to 10 pound test, rated. Got 6-pound line on here. He's got 3 with him this size, if not bigger. This is exciting. Don't know how many we'll be able to get on film tonight, but wow, there's a wad of them over here. That is fun. But you can see kind of the fast tip, but then look at the backbone from the handle to like the second and third eyelet up, the stripper guide up. See how kind of, you really got some power for a light action rod. It gives you a lot of power to control this fish on light line, more so than you would think. And the drag set relatively light, but with the action of this rod, the fish hasn't been able to pull the drag. And this is a 3-pound class smaller, so if he was going to pull, he should be able to pull and just go. About done, so I'm going to go grab the net. We'll put him in the net and take a look at him. Well, I think I put the big eye on this one, folks. He's probably an honest 2 1/4. But a nice fish. Get on a spy bait. And Lucky Craft Screw Pointer 80 chartreuse shad. Very nice little thing. So we'll get him back and get a lot of buddies with him. So we can find 1 or 2 of them willing to play with us. Cool. Ready? And the thing about this bait too is I'm trying not to set the hook until I feel the weight of the fish on the end of the line. Little dudes. Something else. And again, you get 4 or 5 of them, they're going to be bigger than him. What the deal with you big fish? I want you guys to shoot. It could be that this is a 6.3 to 1. 6.2 to 1 reel. So it's just a little bit faster than what I was using Friday and Saturday. That could make a difference. I mean, these are all the things I've got to learn as I continue to find out more and more about this bait. This is Lake Ontario Smallies, but it is fun. Let's get you all excited. Come on, get up and take a look. I would boat flipping, but this is my last screw pointer 80, so I don't want to snap it off. Not that he's a big fish, he's worried about breaking a 6-pound line, he's not. About the size of that last one, but still don't want to break it up either. Yeah, he's smaller than the last one. Jeez, they're shrinking, team. But they're smallmouth on the screw pointer, which is exactly what we wanted to catch tonight. So while the big size I want is eluding me, I'm looking at him, but I can't catch him for some reason. I'm thinking it might have to do with the gear ratio of the retrieve. Okay. So I'm going to try and slow it down just a little bit more. But I've had 2 bumps on the 90 in the Aurora Black, and they wouldn't stay hooked up. But then was this one in the chartreuse shed with the chartreuse stripe on it. They seem to both of them been hooked really good on the last hook. The first one had the last hook and the front hook on it. This one just had the last hook. So who knows what that's telling me? But I do know after that cast right there, I need to retie. That's another thing I can tell you with light line is don't be afraid to retie. You can find yourself not retying, and it'll cost you dearly. So if you get a chance, retie. It didn't cost you any of the time. Light line's fun, but you gotta keep clean knots to make sure you can land with what bites you. Because with light line, any dings or nicks in it can just be terrible. Well, we've retied. Let's give it another shot. Give it another 20 minutes around these rocks, then we gotta go to the other spot. The only reason I'm hanging around here, I've seen tonight, just since I pulled up here, 2 fish that are at least 4.5 pounds, and a couple that are in the 3.5 to 4 pound range. And I keep catching the 2 and 2 1/4. Keep catching. I've caught 2. It's not like I'm lighting up. But fortunately, I gave both of those to Lake Ontario. Uh-oh. He's off to the flank, but he's that's what we were looking for. I'm going to get him around in the camera view. A little bit better fish. A little bit better fish. He jumped flank. Slowly getting bigger, but my goodness, it's taking forever. Really? It's taking forever, Brian? We've been casting for about 25 minutes, and 3 hookups come off, and this will be the 3rd fish we hook on Andy. So that's 6 fish in 20 minutes. But a lot of guys are complaining the bass fishing on Lake Ontario is really tough this year. I don't know. I'm fortunate. I don't seem to be experiencing those problems, and I think it has to do a little bit with the equipment I'm using and the lures I'm using. I mean, if you're fishing in the right spots with the right stuff, then you're going to get bit. But if you're not, then I imagine it can make for a really long day. This guy's a little better. Come on up here, you. If you don't mind. You'd like to put some in that, take a look at you, and we'll put you back. A little bit better than the last one. Not ginormous, but again, the last treble hook. It's a pretty marking them, but they're just fat little dudes, man. They're just really fat. They're fun though. And like we talked about before, pick up some of that green moss. Once you get that on there, it's game over. You got to clean your props off so it can swim properly. Because it swims and the props spin fore and aft. What it does, the body rocks as well. And that's kind of a really neat feature about this bait. It really gives it that lifelike action. Not to mention the many colors that Lucky Craft provides that are so lifelike with it. It's unbelievable. It's really lifelike. They emulate the bait fish so well. Then you add the props and that rocking motion to it. It's kind of a neat little deal. A lot of fun, that's for sure. And again, anybody can do this. It's just a matter of locating the fish and making the presentations. Nothing technical. Cast out, count it down 1 or 2, or maybe don't count it down at all. Just crank it in. It'll slowly sink a little bit on its own on the retrieve anyway. The nice thing about the screw pointers is that some subsurface baits, as you crank them towards the boat, they get closer to you, they'll rise on their own. These baits don't seem to do that. Wherever you count them down to, that's where they stay in the water column. And I think that if anything, they possibly sink a little bit on the retrieve, but they do not climb up in the water column. And that's probably why for suspended or neutral fish, these are so effective. Because it stays right in their wheelhouse the whole time, and pretty soon they'll bite it. Guy. He wasn't really excited. He's very big. Little baby. Little Smurfy keeper fish showing up. Don't know what that's all about. Easy, buddy. Get your back fast. As you can be there. Oh, pork chop. Okay. Same size. Not the same daggone size. No rascals. That's the third or fourth one this size here over here. A couple of them popped off from both sides. Didn't bother turning the camera on for those guys. Easy, buddy. Taking that back hook again, late in the day. Turn the handle. Good Lord. What are you guys doing over there? You're everywhere over there. Well, according to my DEC, these fish in that 12 to 14 inch range don't exist, or they're just non-existent. They're just hardly any in the system. Which you can see from hanging out with me tonight, that's probably not true. So either our Lake Ontario unit led by Steve LePan and Jenna Lantry have no idea where to look for this size fish, or maybe they're not telling the truth. I don't know. Because I don't seem to have too much trouble finding them. That's for sure. Might be a little better one. About the same size again. There seem to be a lot of these dudes over here hanging around. And they do like the screw pointer, I'll give them that. They're whacking on it. I'll tell you this, if you like to catch numbers of fish, this is the deal. And that's all I can say about that. A little better. Kind of about the same. Maybe it's a little sassy though. Again, now this is the Aurora Black screw pointer, a 90. Just a little keeper smallmouth. Nothing too dramatic, but any fish that bites to me is a fun fish to catch. Get off, I wouldn't hate you for it. Expect anyway. Right. So how are these 12 to 14 inch fish? They're not monsters, but fun. Fun to catch. Seem to appreciate this screw pointer. Screw pointer 90 in the Aurora Black. 8-pound test line on a TFO GTS S735-1 spinning rod. Figure for 8 to 17 pound line, that's medium out. These little guys don't really showcase what this rod can offer you, but it gives you a good idea. They're not getting any bigger. I don't know how many we've caught now. I've kind of lost track. But they are fun little rascals, that's for sure. Okay. And there you have it. Screw pointer 90. TFO rods. And Lake Ontario smallmouth. And you will not hear me complain about that at all. Quick release. Okay. Might be better. Doesn't break that. Feels a little better. It feels like it might have a little something to it. Possible. I'll make you no promise. Yeah? Ornery little rascal. Hooked in the under the chin and on the side makes it hard to control. When you took the back hook, then you turned and got him on the side. Made him feel double heavy in weight. But when I'm on the other end of the line until I see him, I don't mind. And I don't mind him being another 12-inch keeper fish. I'm okay with it. Because I am not in a tournament and I just like to catch fish. So that's what I'm going to do. Every doggone cast. Crazy. Crazy. I'm not whoppers, but I'm gonna come on. You kidding me? How much fun is this? Every stinking cast? Good, great. And you look at these little goobers start chowing on gobies. They start puffing up. That's a pretty thick little fish right now, to be honest. Yeah. Pretty little dudes. A little fatty. Interesting. So that's 3 casts, 4 casts and 3 fish. One got out. This is weird. Fun though. It's not really weird. I mean, it's the right bait at the right time, in the right place. It's just the big guys on up here feeding. And yesterday, not yesterday, but Saturday got a big one off of here. Friday got 2 big ones off of here. Now today it's just little rat. Still fun though. So wacky. So wacky. Crazy, 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 crazy. But now the neat thing is, if you got kids that like to fish, you watch what I'm doing. I'm casting out there over 9 foot of water, over some exposed clean rocks. Count it down sometimes to 2, sometimes immediate retrieve. Put a slow, steady retrieve and fish after fish after fish. Now, if you're going to take a kid fishing and show them how to use a lure so they have fun and stay interested, what is a better way than with a screw pointer? Goodness gracious, you kidding me? That's amazing. Just every stinking cast. Crazy. Fun. I gotta go. I can do this all night, but I really gotta get out of here. I really do. Yeah, and these, like I said, these aren't the 3.5. Oh, 4s. Get out. Go, go. Easy, buddy. Sorry. that we were catching the other day. Okay, but really, we're gonna leave now. This is just. I think you could do this. I don't know how long you could keep doing it. I really don't. It's just crazy. All right, so that's it. Screw pointer 90 and 80, Lake Ontario again, and man, what can you say? How much fun is that?